Hello friends, welcome back. Lewis and I took some data over the weekend, and this is the growth chart. This is what we filled out on Friday together. And then I also created another one for today. So we'll be filling this out today, drawing our pictures and writing down anything new that we see. And then Lewis here had a great idea to create a growth chart. So this was Friday. This was our data for Saturday. This was our data for Sunday. And here June 1st is today, which we need to write down what's changed and measure it. Lewis has the tape measure over here. Thanks, buddy. The tape measure, these numbers up top represent inches, and these numbers down here represent centimeters. We're going to be using the centimeters today. So let's go over and take a look at the change in our plants. Hello, friends. Lewis thought it would be a better idea to do this in the shade opposed to the sun. He's a little warm and we weren't able to go for a swim today. So I'm going to use the tape measure to measure each one of these. As we can see in 1A, there's no growth in there. So in 1A for today, I'm going to keep it at 0 centimeters. 2A is right here. He's about the same. I would say I'm going to say 1 centimeter still. This one has not grown much at all. It's stayed pretty much the same. It's just not getting its head out. 3A, we're going to say about 4.5 centimeters. So down here I'm going to put 4.5 centimeters. 4A, get down in here. I'm going to say 4 centimeters on that. I don't know. Maybe, yeah, we'll get 4 centimeters. 5A, which is the pebbles, there's no growth in there. So we're going to say that at 0 centimeters. And 6A, this guy on Friday didn't have any growth. Like, he wasn't much of anything. We're going to go down with 5.5 centimeters. 5.5 centimeters. All right. All right, we're going to take a peek at our journal here. I have June 1st, 6/1/2020. 1A, which was the soil, and this one that we just got from outside. That has no change, so I'm not actually going to draw a picture for that. 2A, which is the magic pellet, which came with this kit. It looks like it's barely growing there, so I'm going to put what I see there, which is, looks like a little stem. And the leaf just is not coming out. It looks like maybe the leaf is still underground here. So I'm going to draw that green. Some details that I would say about this is the leaf isn't showing. It's just not coming out. We can go on over to 3A. This one is really coming out. It looks like we have the stem here. We might have one leaf there that hasn't shown yet, and then we have 2 solid leaves there. So we're going to draw that one down here in 3A. I'm going to say a nice long stem here coming up. And then we have our leaf here. So I'm going to draw this, my leaf, and here's the stem. I'm going to label that because you can really see that well. So here's our stem, and up here we have leaves. All right, 4A, this is kind of interesting. These leaves here you can see are kind of curved, opposed to the leaves over here are kind of pointier. So we have another, and then on this other side over here, you can see another leaf right here. All right, and this is the manure and compost. So we're gonna take a little drawing here. We have the leaf coming up. And then the leaves are kind of circular. So I'm gonna draw that in. Add a little detail. We also have the leaves here. And we have our stem here. 5A, there's nothing there. There's just rocks. And I wanted to go back to on Friday, the 29th. 6A had no change. There was nothing at 6A on Friday. And now this is 6A. This one looks the most like, almost like a tree. It has 2 leaves here, some leaves up here, and a stem. And it's the biggest today. So we're gonna take a quick drawing of that. The stem comes up. It looks like we have a couple leaves that are coming up. A couple leaves, and then the stem continues up, and it looks like we have a couple more leaves up at the top. So we're gonna add some color here. So what I'm curious to know is tomorrow, what are these gonna look like? I wonder if we can have any predictions on any of these. Hey friends, so we got our chance to look at all of our plants here today. Tomorrow we'll have another update with our plants, and Lewis was telling me that we have a few other things in our yard that we planted as seedlings and we've grown. So I'm gonna show you some extra footage today, and we're gonna go take a quick peek at those, and then I will see you guys tomorrow. It's been fun. See you then. All right, you detectives, you science detectives, what kind of plant do you think this might be? I use soil and compost and manure to grow whatever this might be. So think about it, decide, do some research, and decide what you think these might be. Post it in comments, or you could email me. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Until tomorrow, stay curious.